So from here, we're going to do another one of these squares. Now these squares have 3 double crochets, and that's that chain 3 that we had skipped. So since I'm already here, I can just do a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do 3 double crochets, all going around that chain. So yarn over, I'll start again. So yarn over, under that chain, grab the yarn, pull it through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. Okay, I'm going to do that 2 more times. So yarn over, underneath the chain, grab the yarn, pull it through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, 1 more double crochet, yarn over, under that loop, grab the yarn and pull it through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. So now we finished our little heart. Round 1 has 1 square, round 2 has 2 squares. Each round is going to have the same number squares as the round number. And after we finish this third one, I think you're going to start seeing the pattern, and it's a hell of a lot easier after you get through the first 2 rows. So just bear with me. So now that we're at the end of round 2, we're going to have to grow it again. So we're going to turn our work. We're going to do that chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. And then we're going to do our skip 3, right? That's going to, we're going to skip those 3, and then we're going to do 3 double crochets. So into the 4th chain from the hook, grab the yarn, pull it through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, we're going to do 2 more double crochets. So yarn over into that next chain, grab the yarn, pull it through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And last one, so yarn over, we're going to do a last double crochet in that first chain. Okay, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now this is our next little square. We're going to be kind of attaching, and our squares this round are going to go 1, 2, 3. They kind of sit on the last round diagonally, which is really pretty. And you'll see that pattern more as we build it up. So we're going to attach to here, right? We want to keep attaching. So we're going to skip these 3 double crochets, and into that chain, right? This is that chain 3. We're going to go into that, grab the yarn, pull it through, and then we're going to do a slip stitch and pull through that stitch. Okay, we're going to do our next square in this round. So we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, right? Each of these squares has a chain 3 and then 3 double crochets. We're going to do that on top of that chain. So we're going to do double crochet number 1, double crochet number 2, and 1 more double crochet. Okay, and now same thing as before, we're going to want to attach this to make a nice blanket that's all connected. So we're going to skip these 3 double crochets, and we're going to go into that chain 3. It's right at the top. It's a little hard to see. So I'm going to go under that chain 3. I'm going to grab the yarn and pull it through, then pull through my original loop. Now I'm going to do my 3rd square of round 3. So I'm going to do a chain 3. All of these squares start with a chain 3, and then you have 3 double crochets. So double crochet number 1, double crochet number 2, and double crochet number 3. Okay. Now at this point, it's starting to be a little bit more obvious. So round 1, it's a little easier to kind of turn it diagonally. Round 1 had 1 square, round 2 had 2 squares, round 3 has 3 squares. Okay, that concept that we did where we attach, chained 3 and did 3 double crochets, that's going to really be the main stitch all along. The only time we're going to do that chain 6 is when we finish off a row and we have to start the next row. So you're only really going to be doing that one time every row. So your main job is going to be to make these little squares. And we'll see that be really apparent with row 4, where we're going to make 4 of these little squares. So we're going to turn our work. We're going to work diagonally down the other direction. Now remember, like always, we are going to start with that chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And actually, what I'll kind of talk through as I do this, so what we normally do, right, we yarn over and we skip 1, 2, 3, and we go into the 4th chain from the hook, right, and we do a double crochet. By skipping those first 3, that's creating a chain 3 in essence, which is really handy. And then we're doing 2 more double crochets. So really, when you do that chain 6, you create a chain 3, and then you're doing 3 double crochets. So we're doing the same work to make this first square. It just looks a little bit different than the rest of the squares as we're going. So you can still see those 4 little stitches, right? And then we want to attach it and make it nice and flat for our blanket. So this is, like I said, going to be the main thing that we're going to see going forward. We're going to go into that chain 3. It's always kind of the top one. We're going to go into that chain 3, grab the yarn, pull it through to make a little slip knot right there. And then we're going to make our second square of this round. So we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. We're then going to do 3 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochets. Okay, so that's our second square, right? This is round 1, 2, 3, we're on round 4, so there's going to be 4 total squares. So same thing as before, we're going to attach into that chain 3 at the top. So we're going to go underneath, grab the yarn, pull it through, and pull through that original stitch, right? We're now attached. We're going to do a chain of 1, 2, 3, followed by 3 double crochets. So double crochet 1, double crochet 2, and double crochet 3. Okay. What's actually kind of cool as we're doing this, because we are attaching to that last chain 3 from the previous row, what you see is that the squares end up becoming just 3 stitches as we go, because the chain 3 is where we're attaching a new square. So you'll see as you look at the squares later on that they're really just 3 stitches along, because the attachment is always coming at those chain 3s. So the chain 3s get covered up by stitches, which is really quite cool looking. Okay, our last square, we're gonna attach to that chain 3. It's always that top stitch. So go under the chain, grab the yarn, pull it through, and pull it through our original stitch to latch on. We're gonna do a chain of 1, 2, 3. One moment, I just have to pull some more yarn out. So we've just done our chain. We're gonna do 3 double crochets on that original chain 3. So double crochet 1, double crochet 2, and double crochet 3. Okay, so we've now finished our 1, 2, 3, and 4th row. Our 5th row is going to have 5 squares. I'm going to do row 5 just to kind of do one more where we follow this good pattern, and then I'll kind of talk through what to do and how long you have to keep doing this until you stop. So I'm going to turn my work. Okay, and I'm going to do a chain 6. We always do a chain 6 when we're ready to grow. 4, 5, that's our growth number. And then remember, we skip the first 3, that's going to serve as our chain 3. And we're going to do a double crochet in the 4th chain from that hook. Okay, and double crochet in the next 2 along that chain. So yarn over into that stitch, grab the yarn, pull it through. We got 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and 1 more. Okay. So we've got that square. Remember, we're gonna be attaching. So our squares are gonna attach square 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as we go up. Oh, maybe I should point. Just kind of covering it up. So this is our first one, right? So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we want to attach that square. So remember, we do want to attach into that chain 3, always the top. So go under that chain 3, grab the yarn, pull it through, and pull it through that original loop. Okay, we're gonna chain 1, 2, 3 to start our next square, and then do 3 double crochets all on that original chain 3. Okay, double crochet 2 and double crochet 3. Okay. Just getting some more yarn. We want to attach that now. So grab that chain 3, pull the yarn through, and slip knot that. Okay, we're preparing for our next one. So chain 3, then we're going to do 3 double crochets all on that original chain 3 that we're latching onto. So double crochet 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're going to attach our third square on. We got 2 more, right? 5 squares around 5. So you're going to go under that chain 3, grab the yarn, pull it through, and pull through to slip stitch that on. Okay, so we're going to do our next square. So chain 3 and 3 double crochets all on that original chain 3 that we're latching onto. One more. Okay, so we've done 4 squares. We're going to do our last 5th square. So we're going to go under that chain 3, grab the yarn, pull it through, and pull through for a nice little slip stitch. Chain 1, 2, 3, and then 3 double crochets all on that chain 3 that we're latching onto. 1, 2, and 3. Whew. So we have done 5 total rounds at this point, right? Each round, if you go up vertically, you have 1 more square. So round 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? This is creating a square right now. And that's why it's called corner to corner, because we're kind of going diagonally and building a square. Now, according to my design that I am trying to create, this inner rectangle that I'm trying to make is going to be 6 squares, right? The 6 squares are going to be 4.5 inches. Okay, so 6 times 4.5, let's see, 6 and 4 are 24, and then add 3, so that should be 27. So my length here, I'm just gonna label it real quick. Just this part here, this is gonna be the 27 inches, right? The 34 is coming from the fact that we also have these little square corners here. Each are 3.5 inches, so that'll add 7 total inches, and 27 and 7 should make our 34. So I want the bottom to be 27 inches. So because of that, what I'm going to be doing is I need to get this length here, and these are going to be the same length, so either or. You want to stop once you've accumulated, for my blanket, a good 27 inches. I am at 3 inches, just about 3, a little bit over 3. So I need to go until I get to 27, okay? For your reference point, if you are making a different size blanket, I would go until the shorter measurement. So, you know, your length versus your height, whichever measurement is shorter, I would measure that out and then stop at that point. And then go ahead and watch the next section of the video for what to do once you've hit that desired measurement.